In this video, I'm going to talk about how to use masks to animate content appearing and disappearing from the stage. So, the first file I have here is called masks1 and is included in the lecture downloads from lecture 4. So to start adding a mask, you first need to create a new layer above the layer that you're trying to mask. So I'm going to create a new layer and I'm going to give it a name. Then you need to convert it to a mask by right-clicking on it and clicking on Mask. The first thing you'll notice is that both layers are locked automatically, so I'm going to just unlock the mask layer, but I'm going to leave my text layer locked so that I don't accidentally edit it. So what I want to do with this mask is I want to animate each of the letters appearing one at a time so that it looks like they are being typed with a typewriter. So how to go about this is you need to remember when you're using a mask that everywhere you paint on the mask with any sorts of drawing tools or shapes, that area will be visible, and everywhere that's not painted will not be visible. So the first thing I'm going to do is extend this text layer, just make it a little bit longer so that I can start animating my mask. So to do this, I'm basically going to use frame by frame animation. I'm going to grab my brush tool and just change the color to something bright so that I can see it. You have to remember that it really does not matter what your mask layer looks like because no one will see the mask layer. They will only see the effect of the mask layer. So I'm on my mask layer and I'm just going to color in the first letter. And then I'm going to create a new keyframe and color in the next letter. And I'm basically going to continue doing this until I have colored in each of the letters. Remember that I said each part of the mask that is painted on will show the layer below. So we are basically making each of these letters appear one at a time. Remember also that it really does not matter how your mask looks because no one is going to see it. You will understand that in a second when I publish this movie. Okay, so what I was doing there is I was just using F6 to create new keyframes each time. Remember that when you create a new keyframe, everything from the previous keyframe is copied over, so it saves you a lot of time. You don't have to repaint each time, you just add the new part that you want to. And I'm just going to shorten this span so that they match up, and there we go. So you can see when I mouse over it, my mask appears slowly. And then I will just publish this movie and I will show you the results. Here you can see the result of animating the mask. What you'll notice is each of the letters appears one at a time because of how I painted over them. And you'll also notice that you can't see any of the red paint that I actually used because if you would recall, I said that you don't actually see the mask, you only see the effect of the mask. So to summarize, when you want to use a mask, you must remember that everywhere you paint will be visible and everywhere you don't paint will not be visible.